Hello and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's video. So today's video is the start of the series for Hajj 2024 experience. And one of the questions which I was getting from the people was how much I paid for it and what were the details of the package which I went with. So I thought let's make a video of that because this is one of the questions which I get. Whoever knows that I have been to Hajj, the first question they ask is what's the price, how much you paid. So first slide, first thing, how much did I pay for Hajj? So I paid in Pak rupees around 19 lakh. In pounds, I paid around 5,400 pounds, and in USD, I paid around 6,900 USD dollars. We are gonna go in details about the breakdown because Hajj is a complex thing. There are lots of things, lots of accommodation in Medina, in Mecca, in Mina, in Arafat, lots of transportation required. So that's why the price varies a lot. Now let's go to details and find out what package I took. Now, the first thing is that whether I went with Nusuk or whether I went with travel agent. So if you are a European passport holder, US passport holder, Australian passport holder, majority of those European countries or Western countries, what we call, they can only go through Nusuk. And but if you have dual passport like Pakistani passport or any Asian country passport, and along with other passport, you have the possibility to book through travel agent as well as Nusuk. I have a separate video made for that where I have tried to explain that who needs to book through Nusuk and who can book through travel agent, and there I have explained. So luckily I still have my both passports. I have a European passport as well as Pakistani passport, so I had got both the options. And finally, I basically, based on my analysis, I went with the travel agent option. Why I went with the travel agent option basically was that for Nusuk, I read poor feedback, like all the blogs which people had created, the YouTube videos I found. There were poor reviews of Nusuk, the poor support. Like if you have any problem, if you face any challenge with booking or with the services they are providing, you cannot contact anyone. No one is readily available to support you, so it's quite bad. Third thing, it's expensive. Nusuk package, similar package with travel agent, it's cheaper. With Nusuk, it's expensive. Um, One more thing which is a challenge is that in on Nusuk you have to top up your balance. Like you have once you create your Nusuk account, you need to top up the money, and you need to transfer the money to Nusuk, and then once the packages are released, you buy them. So you need to make sure that you put ample money. Maybe if you suppose that package going to be around 7,000, you still would be topping up 8,000, 9,000, because you never know this year then or the next year it might get more expensive. So to be on the safer side, you need to top up more, and then people have problem in getting the money back, getting the refund back. There are lots of people have been still waiting for their last year money to get back to them. So that's why, based on that, I didn't went with Nusuk. And last thing, also, you have to be proactive to buy the package, because on Nusuk the packages get sold out quite quickly, and that's why you need to be very efficient checking their website. As soon as the packages come, you need to buy them. Whereas versus on the travel agent, it's quite straightforward, easy support. You know the person you are buying the package for, you know the company, you know whom to complain, who to go to. And also the reference, this is very important point. The reference means that someone can recommend within your friends and family circle in Pakistan or in UK or in US. They can recommend that, okay, we went with this travel agent last year for Hajj and Umrah, and they found their services quite good, or they were authentic, they committed, and they provided what they had mentioned. So similar kind of feedback makes you go with that travel agent. And similarly, that's what I did. I checked around my friends and family circle, and one of my parents' neighbors basically recommended this travel agent with whom which I went for Hajj, and Alhamdulillah, I had a good experience. So I'm gonna mention that package as well. We're gonna go in detail, and also important point. Travel agent is cheaper than Nusuk. So this is the reason I went with travel agent. Now, before going further, now if you don't know how the Hajj package is composed of, I have a few videos where I have mentioned that how to understand the Hajj package. You can go in the description and find that, or go to my channel, and this is the video, understanding Hajj packages, where I have explained all the points, because lots of things are involved in selecting the Hajj package. If you are going through Nusuk, there are two videos on Nusuk. One is the Nusuk Hajj registration process, as well as Nusuk versus travel agent. And specifically for the Mina camp, because Mina camp selection basically changes the amount of your package quite a lot, makes a lot of difference whether you are going in category A or category D, or in if you are booking through Nusuk, whether you are booking Al Kabsh or Al Muaisim, the price gonna vary a lot. So that's why these are the videos which I would recommend. If you don't have any knowledge about them, please have a look at them, because otherwise you might not understand full this video. So now, this is actually the brochure from the company with whom I went for Hajj this year, and the company name was Al Safir Hajj and Umrah. I'm not advertising them. I'm trying to be honest and transparent here. They are not paying me. They have not given me any discount as such. But I'm just telling you the authentic and the real figures, so that you have a benchmark if you plan to go, inshallah, for next year, or if you have also done this year, that how did your travel agent charge or this travel agent charge. So they had two packages. Actually, they had multiple other as well in category, I think so, C as well. C and A category package they had also, but I was interested in category B. So category B means basically the Mina camp we are talking about. So Mina camp, based on my analysis, and as I said, watch these two videos, differences in Hajj Mina camp. You need to first make up your mind what you are looking for in the Hajj package, and based on that, I was interested in category B. And the major difference is that it's near to the Jamarat, and also the food is free, you get air conditioning, and we will go through these things in later details as well. So now the other thing was, there is a 14-day package they were offering, a 19-day package. I went with 14-day because I was traveling from UK, and my family, my wife and my kids were remaining here. They were not going. So that's why I wanted to reduce the trip, and that's why I selected the 14-day package. Now the other thing which makes the difference, as you can see at the bottom, is that there are three prices mentioned, and the three prices are mentioned based on what kind of bed sharing or hotel room sharing you're going to be getting, whether you're going to be having triple bed, quad sharing, or double bed. What I did was, I did a mixture. Actually, I made my own package, kind of. I made an amendment, and what I asked them was that instead of making I want the quad sharing, but for Medina stay I want a triple bed. So because I was traveling with two of my friends, so basically we were three friends going from UK for Hajj. That's why we said, okay, let's go with triple bed for Medina, and the rest of that for Azizia, and going forward we will be happy with quad sharing. So that's what we did, and that's why they charge us 50,000 more on top of this in order to upgrade it to a triple bed. And what else was included? As you can see, three times buffet at Azizia, yeah, they provided it. Three times actually buffet in Medina as well, they were providing. Maktab B category, air condition. We can have a dispute about air condition, because yeah, there is a lot of problem. There is AC, of course, but because of the heat and those issues, AC doesn't seems to work. But that's something else. That's not in their hands actually. So what else? Yeah, in Makta, basically in Mina camp, they are saying there will be buffet meal, yes, hot and cold beverages, yes, and gypsum board tents, yes, that's true. That's what we got. And transport seat by seat, so they would be providing the transport for all the days in bus, and that's what they provided. And what else? So they have mentioned the hotels as well. So basically in this package, if you see, I did not had any stay in Makkah. I stayed in Medina. I stayed around 3 days, and after that I moved to Makkah. Not Makkah, actually I moved to Azizia building, and after staying only 2 days, hardly 2 days over there, I went to Mina, and for the next 5 days I stayed in Mina, and after that I came back to Azizia, just spent 2 days again, and then came back to went back to home country. Actually went back to Pakistan, and then came back to UK. So this is the package which I selected. Now let's go a bit more details and breakdown of the price, what I actually paid, and why my price is different than 1870. So the package, the default package, so I'm mentioning all the three prices, but I'm gonna stick to the price in pounds, and you can have the view in PKR or USD. So the default package, if you talk about for the 14-day package, was 5270. Okay, I will ignore the point figure. And then because my basically neighbors recommended it, and they are actually they have a huge family. They are four brothers, and every year either one of their brothers is going for Hajj or Umrah, and they have quite a long relationship with them. And based on them, I got a 50,000 PKR discount. So I got some discount from them as well, additionally, thanks to them. And so there was a discount on top of that. Then the thing was that that package, if you have a look, that package basically included the flight as well. You see the PIA flight was mentioned. So this package included the flight, and they had considered 3 lakh rupees for a flight from Pakistan, from Lahore. But because I was traveling directly from UK, I asked them, and they said, okay, we will remove 3 lakh from the price what you're going to pay, and you can book your own flight. So what luckily what happened was that what they refunded, basically they reduced the price by 3 lakh, which is around 845 pounds. And the flight which I got from UK on my own was also similar price. So in short, basically it costed me exactly the same price what it would have costed me if I would have gone from Pakistan. So 850 over here, you see I have added again. Then the other thing was, as I mentioned, sorry, that I stayed in Medina triple room, because this package which I selected was quad, but I selected the triple room. So for triple room, I paid extra 50,000 PKR, which is equivalent to 141 pounds extra for triple room. And bags and goodies. So what is this? If you have been on Hajj and Umrah, usually the travel agent usually provide you some bag, some umbrella, some ihram belt, some kind of these goodies. They provide you, they give you some cap or some things they provide. So because I was going directly from here, and those goodies I had to go in Pakistan and collect them, and I asked them if they could bring to Saudi Arab. They said, sorry, because we have our own luggage, we can't bring those bags because they are big bag. Because they give you trolley bag, they give you a small luggage bag, and they give you umbrella, they give you ihram belt, and some kind of a school bag as well. So that's what they said, that okay, that cost us around 15,000, and you can remove that price. So that's why I got a discount, further discount of 42 pounds. And then the last thing is that in this package, they had not considered the Qurbani, the Hadi, which is the Hajj Qurbani, not the normal Qurbani. So basically, because that Qurbani was not included, so that what I had to pay extra. And then basically my total amount comes out to be around 19 lakh PKR, or 5,400 pounds, or in USD, it's around 6,900 USD. Now, a bit more about my package, my detail, and the days, how it was distributed. So the package included the first day in Medina, and basically I reached Medina on 8th. I started my travel from UK on 7th of June, and I basically reached Medina on 8th, actually around the noon time I reached Medina. And from 8th till 11th, basically I stayed in Medina. On 11th, basically, we started our journey to Makkah on a bus. So this is our hotel, actually Al Madina Golden Hotel. You see this one in the center where I am revolving my mouse. Let me maybe have this one. Yeah. So this is my hotel, and this was very convenient location. And this is Masjid Nabi. So I'm already standing in the in Masjid Nabi. This is the area. These are the gates. You can see 303. And this one basically is my hotel. This one, the second building. So corner building, and the second building is my hotel. So from here to here, this is the all the distance I had to travel. It's like in less than 2 to 3 minutes, I was already in Masjid Nabi. So this is actually from the window of my room. So this is my window, and this is the the pillars of the windows, and this is the view. So alhamdulillah, it was a nice location, considering that I just had to walk like total from here inside the Masjid Nabi, it would be 5 to 7 minutes walk. and but in 2 to 3 minutes you will be already in the Sehen, in the courtyard of the Masjid Nabi. But in order to enter inside, maybe 5 to 7 minutes. So it was very convenient location, and I was really happy with that. So then basically on 11th we started our journey to Azizia, and we went on a bus, and it took, basically we went around 4 p.m. 4 5 p.m. we started the journey, and we reached basically Azizia on the next day on 12th at around, I think so, 12 or 1 a.m. around we reached. And basically, so in Azizia, I did not took many pictures of the Azizia accommodation. It was decent, it was basic accommodation. You can see 3 beds here, there was one more bed on the right side over here. So it was a 4 bed, not very lavish. As you can see, one table provided, one chair provided. There was a exclusive washroom for this room. And also this is how the food area looks like. And they had buffet, and snacks were available 24/7 basically. So now the Hajj day starts. The Hajj started on 14th of June, which was basically a Friday. And this was the camp where I stayed. So it was 40 by 204, and zone 1 2 it's called. And this is the entrance of the camp, my camp actually. So this is the actual picture of that. So just to show you where exactly my camp was, so exact pointer, not faking anything, not imagining anything, exactly. So this is the start of Jamarat. This is the entrance of Jamarat. If you're going to enter, this is the small Jamarat, this is the medium, and this is the big Jamarat, Jamaat al Kubra, Akba, sorry. And so you can see exact distance from the entrance. It is around 2 kilometers. So my camp was around 2 kilometers from here, around like from 1.3 meters kilometers, you can say this category B camp start. And mine was near to the end of category B, but it was still not bad. uh, what I can say, it was good. I'm not, I won't be complaining, because it depends with your luck if you get in the start or if you get at the back. I got a little bit at the back, but this is the exact distance what I had to cover for Rami. Now this is the picture. I will have further details further about each day as well, but for now just quickly going through the things. So this is my camp where I stayed in Mina. As you can see, there is air condition at the top, but there were 2 ACs and 2 basically coolers in this area, and also 2 pedestal fan. But you can see people are sweating, people are not happy, and it was oversubscribed. The beds in total were 60, but there were around 70 people in that, so which is bad. But what I got from the travel agent, that was not their fault. It was basically the Saudi government who did like that, unfortunately. So many people had to wait for their turn in order to sleep basically. And you can see it gets really crowded. In general, they provide this kind of a mattresses in this category B camp. And you can see in this picture as well at the back, there is a sofa come bed with a pillow. But because of the space and issue, and also because this is the same space where you're going to be praying, you're going to be sleeping, and you're going to be sitting, spending a whole day, then people usually remove the beds and put it outside, because this is form, it gets warm as well, and when they need to pray, they need to throw it outside. So that's why majority of the camps, actually the first day is very chaotic. When you move to Mina, people are throwing the stuff outside. Even with that heat, when it was around 50 degrees Celsius, they had provided quilts, which I don't know who was the scientist who gave them the idea that provide quilts. Just provide a single plain sheet, and not quilts. Because sheet, why I'm saying so, that because everyone is wearing a ihram, and just to make sure that they remain covered when they are sleeping, and they don't be careful about like ihram getting open. So that's why I just provide a single plain cotton sheet, not quilt. So very strange, but they had provided quilts. You can see mattresses here, people, and you can see that some people have removed the mattresses here. They did not had mattresses. And the other thing is that there is only one shelf up over there for the luggage, and not everyone can put the luggage over there. So some people had to put the luggage somewhere as well. So I will have a separate video about details about the Mina camp, but just to show what I got. Now on 15th of June, we went to Arafat where I stayed. This was the location of my camp in Arafat. I forgot to put the bar, the distance, but on Arafat, no one from our camp actually, as far as I know, went for Masjid and Imrah, because the khutbah of Hajj, the main day of Hajj, is the day of Arafah, and as per the saying of the Prophet, the Hajj is the Arafah. And based on that, basically my camp location was this, which is quite a bit far, as you can see, and that's why I stayed in my camp. I did not bother going in Masjid and Imrah because it was really warm, it was really hot, and I didn't want to take any chances. So this is the camp, and as you can see, the tent was quite bigger. It was much bigger. In Mina it was like 60 to 70 people tent, and here it was like 100 to 200 people. And you can see again, they provided these kind of a sofa come bed, and again the scientist, whoever it is, had provided the quilts as well. Why in this weather? They are provided AC, air conditioner, but because it's very warm, it's very hot, the ACs don't work. Everyone is sweating, everyone is in distress. So the next thing comes in the evening. We went to Muzdalifah, 15th to 16th June night, and based on the category which we have got, we got these carpets. So only the carpets were provided to us, and we had bought our own mats as well. Initially we were told that Muallim will provide the mats as well, but we came to know, because the Muallim has provided these carpets, they won't be providing any mats. But to be on the safer side, we had brought our own mats as well. They costed around 10 Saudi riyals. So it was not that expensive. I think so, 2 pounds, around 2 pounds or 3 pounds, 2.5 pounds. So we bought a mat as well, just to make sure that we put it on top of it, because for some strange reason, all the carpets had small stones on top of them. I don't know why, but they had all got small stones. So it was better to use that on top of these. Then basically the rest of the days happen, and as you know, so on 19th June, basically we did the Tawaf Wida, and basically this concludes. Now some other things based on the package which I had. So because I traveled from Heathrow to, basically, I was supposed to go to Medina directly, but I couldn't find a decent flight to go to Medina. It was very expensive. So that's why I traveled from Heathrow to Jeddah, and from Jeddah, I took the high speed train to Medina. And for this, I paid for myself. The travel agent did not pay. As I said, that they refunded me 3 lakh, and basically I arranged my travel to come to Medina. Then the rest of the things, actually majority of the transport was provided by them. They provided the transport from Medina to Makkah, from Azizia to Makkah for Umrah, Azizia to Mina when the Hajj start, from Mina to Arafat they provided a bus, from Arafat to Muzdalifah they provided a bus, and also ziyarat in Medina they provided as well. In Makkah we did not do any ziyarat because we did not had any days, to be honest, and I believe that as well. It was very tight schedule when we arrived, so that's why. Rest, what I paid particularly, which I want to mention, is that when you're going for Tawaf Wida or Tawaf Ziyara, basically you need to take a taxi either from Mina or from, if you have came back to Azizia, from Azizia, and that you need to pay for yourself, and that can be very costly. The taxis are usually charging around 500 riyals. If you are people like 4 people or 5 people, you can divide among yourself, but if you are one person, they will still be asking around 300 real each, from one person. So it's better that you travel in groups, and that's why I would say that keep 5 to 600 real extra for the taxis, because that's what you're going to be paying, because they overcharge during this time. And this is kind of the bus which they provided. It was air conditioned throughout the journey whenever we were going for ziyarat in Medina, or from transport from Medina to Makkah, or from Mina to Arafat, or Arafat to Muzdalifah. So bus was provided, it was on time, there was no issue, no complaints on the transportation. And again, just to summarize before I close this video, particularly on the cost, and here I added some more cost. Why? As I said, I added 5,000 PKR, or around 130 pounds, or 160 USD for the taxis. As I said, the taxi is something which you will have to take for Tawaf Wida and Tawaf Ziyara, and that's why I think it's a compulsory part, so you should consider it. So based on that, my package for 14 days, actually my package comes out to be 13 days because I traveled 1 day later because all the rest of the group arrived on 7th, but I arrived on 8th. So, but my price overall in pounds, it was around 5,500 pounds, which I think, so if I would have gone through Nusuk, this would have costed me around 10 to 12,000 pounds. This is my analysis. If someone has gone through Nusuk and has got similar kind of package, please comment me in below, and so that it's useful for other and useful for me as well, that if they have improved this year. Because from one person, to be honest, I heard some good comments from Nusuk regarding Nusuk, that they have improved their services this year, but that's only one person opinion. That's why I'm waiting for more evidence, and if I receive that, I will update my perception about Nusuk. But so far, Nusuk perception is quite bad with me. So that is all. I hope you like the video. Hope you have clear understanding about the exact cost and what my package included. If you want to know any other detail or any other comment, any questions, let me know, and inshallah I'll try to answer. I will go in detail about each day of Hajj. I will share more pictures, more details, more videos. I have got lots of things, but I'm sick right now. Actually, not sick in the in any other sense, but actually physically unhealthy right now, and I don't know what has happened, but I hope inshallah I'll be fine in few days time. But I hope you like the video. If you like, please do subscribe and share, and if you have any comment, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Till next time. Assalamu alaikum.